Hello. Everybody okay? Marvellous, marvellous. So, yes, I'm about to upload a video and I just wanted to jump on here quickly just to do a little thank you, hello, welcome, and probably goodbye. I have been doing this channel for about a year now and I was stuck on 19 subscribers for eternity, or so it seems, and that's fine because I just make this channel to keep me company while I'm working. I quite enjoy doing the videos, so you know, if people decide to join and watch my videos, the rare occurrence that it happens, then that's lovely. I made a couple of videos about my new printer. I'm now at 49 subscribers, which is just fantastic. But I'm no fool, and I realise that the reason the subscriber count has gone up is because people were clearly interested or thinking about getting that particular printer, and my videos appeared to help some of you with your decision. So that's fantastic, and I'm really glad that my videos on the printer, my thoughts on it and my setting it up, because, you know, it went okay, but didn't go the smoothest. Could have maybe gone better, but I videoed it, I documented it, thought the video was rubbish, and actually it helped some of you. So that's fantastic. Really pleased about that. But yes, I do realise that you only watch my videos because you're interested in that printer. You're not necessarily interested in the art that I do and the products that I make and the small business that I'm currently trying my best to stay on top of in terms of making it work. So I'm sure I'm going to lose a few of you again. I just wanted to pop in or pop on to this video, hijack it a minute and say thank you so much for watching those videos. Thank you for all the comments I got about how it had helped, etc. That was really fun. I enjoyed replying to those. And yeah, thanks for just joining the journey for that small while. I'm no Epson printer expert, and I'm not going to be making lots of regular videos about the printer, although, you know, it would be easy to think, oh, you know, that was good, that got a fair few hundreds more views than my videos normally got. I will continue on the theme, but I didn't make this channel to just find a video that worked and then run with it. I made the channel to just document my small business and how things go, and I will enjoy looking back on this channel one day at all the videos I made and how it all went, and hopefully I'll be doing it from a place of great success. Wouldn't that be amazing? But either way, I am going to enjoy looking back on them one day. So I'm going to continue with what I've been doing. I won't be doing any more Epson videos, so I just wanted to say, those of you that joined me because of the 2 videos I made recently, thank you very much. And if you want to hang around and see some of my other stuff, that would be fantastic. But if you decide to drop out at this point, that's fine too. So now that's done and I've said my thank yous, I am going to get off this video and return to what it actually should be. So yes, let's get on with it, and yeah, hope you enjoy this video. All right, thank you again and goodbye. See you later, and for the rest of you, hope you enjoy the video. Yes, what to do a video about. I have absolutely no idea. But I did think I'd share something with you because I've been busy making stickers. To be honest, I find it hard sometimes because I've been doing this business for a few years now, and admittedly, it was all based on the trailer that I used to open, and it was a set. It was all about the location prints, and that's the direction I was going in. And obviously, as you know, I'm now waiting for the market to open up because I can't open my trailer this year. So I've been feeling completely and utterly stuck because my product's not being seen. I've got my website, which I did recently, which never gets seen by anyone still. Admittedly, I don't really know how to get it seen. I'm not very good at the whole social media sides of things because I find that really tricky because I've always just been such a private person, and it's created a bit of a block for me. So sort of getting myself out there, I just find really difficult. I know I have this YouTube channel, but I don't know, it's different. I mean, it's just me in my room videoing myself, and then I put a video up, and for some reason I don't have a problem with that. But in terms of I think it all comes down, I'm realising, which may be getting a little bit deep for you, but I think it's all to do with my own sort of belief system and my own belief in my own products and whether they're good enough, and whether it's hard to describe. I think my problem is all to do with that, and it's sort of a sense of what's the word? It's almost like not being deserving, or I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost like if I put a post up, it's almost with a sense of embarrassment. It's like I feel embarrassed about what I'm going to do because people are going to reject it and not like it, and so it prevents me doing it, which is ridiculous because I know my stuff is all right, I know it's good, I know people like it. I've spoken to so many people that used to come to the trailer that come back for more products. So it's all nonsense, and it's all just a belief system I have in my own head, but it keeps me stuck, and I've got to somehow find a way of getting unstuck. So like if I sit down to try and do a new product, or sit down to do a video, immediately I'm stuck and I have no idea what to do it on, or what direction to take. And it's just crazy, and it pisses me off a little bit. But the thing is, I recognise it, and so I've got to try and do something about that and work out how to stop my beliefs limiting me, which is all it is. I'm sure that's all it is. There's nothing wrong with the stuff I make. It's all good. I'd buy it. Is if I look at watch other people's videos or and see what they're doing, it's, you know, it's on a par with all of that. So yeah, it's just me and what's going on up here. I stopped drinking tea. I wonder if that's a bit of a problem. I used to have a cup of tea in the morning to get me going, and it was just like bing. But to be fair, I found it makes me wee all the time, so I've literally stopped drinking it for about a month now. And it's been lovely because I do not need to go for a wee anywhere near as much as I did. Caffeine obviously does not agree with my system anymore, and it needs to be flushed out immediately. And to be fair, it was becoming a bit of a pain in the neck. So I'm loving the fact that I know I am no longer, dictated to by my bladder. I can literally go outdoors and not need a wee 10 minutes after setting foot outside the front door because I had a cup of tea before. I'm loving the freedom that not drinking tea has given me. But I do wonder if it just gives me a bit of lethargicism. Is that a word? However, I'm not going back to it. I'm drinking my water, on which I have a couple of stickers. So much better for you anyway. So yeah, I don't really know what to show you. I've sort of been changing direction a little bit. I've obviously got my location stuff and it's still ongoing, and I've got my animal art from forever ago. I haven't painted like literally with watercolor paints and stuff for a little while, which I think I'm missing and I should do more of, but obviously time comes into it. But I have been making some stickers, basically. I've been making some stickers. I've been trying to find things that don't cost the earth, because obviously that's the other problem. We're all going through this cost of living crisis, and not everyone can afford stuff. So I'll just show you some of the stickers that I've been coming up with, just so you can see. Let me know your thoughts if you want to. But yeah, it's quite a few now, and to be fair, I do quite like them. I think they're quite good. Obviously, you saw my llama. That was that one. And, well, you may or may not have seen my llama. It depends if you watch any of my videos or not. And so there was the big one and the little one. So they're my llama stickers. And then, obviously, I made my enamel pin, which I haven't sold any of. But there we are. How can I sell things if people don't even know they exist? But that was my enamel pin, which I can't get to focus, because who knew that in order for an iPhone to focus, you needed to buy the Pro version. Cameras on anything other than the Pro version apparently can't focus in. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's my little enamel pin. So anyway, I turned it into a sticker. So there's the sticker as well. So there's that one. And then dolphin sticker. He's quite a cute look. So we got that. I also did this one, which is the same dolphin, but I've made them a loving couple. So that's kind of cool. And then I've got these based on my childhood favourites when I was a, well, child, obviously. So this is based on the strawberry split, because who didn't like a strawberry split when they were younger? Nice. This is the Twister. You see the colours there. Twister ice lolly, very refreshing. And again, who didn't like a fab ice lolly? So we have that. And then this is based on just the orange lolly, but to be honest, when I was younger, I used to enjoy the cider version. But we have that. And then rocket lollies, or zooms were they called. But again, I think they actually have more flavours, but very nice. So yes, a little set of ice lolly stickers, which I think is pretty cool. I quite like all of them. So now I'm just gonna work out how much I'm gonna charge for them, whether I'm gonna sell them in sets, how to package them, etc, etc, and then get them up on the Etsy site and the website. And obviously take the photos, which again is something I struggle with, mainly because my camera doesn't focus. So I have to take everything from a distance, which is an absolute... I went with iPhone because the cameras are supposed to be so flipping brilliant. And they probably are. They just don't do what I need. Well, this one doesn't. So anyway, we got that. We got new stickers. And I did design some gonk stuff for ages ago. And I'm realising that the teachers are going to be receiving presents soon, aren't they? Because the schools are about to break up. And I'm probably a little bit late in the game for this. But I thought they might make cool stickers. And I should really try and turn them into a card, because cards is the other direction I thought I'd go into. Because again, it's a cheaper item. Not that my items are expensive. I mean, the coasters are £4. Admittedly, if you don't go to these places or know of these places, you're not going to buy one. But when people are down here on holiday and the trailer was open, these were good sellers. So, you know, they do actually make rather a nice collection. Port Isaac, did I show you that one? I've got quite a few. Heartland Key. Yes, all the local scenes to me. I am now working on one of Croyd, which I also must get finished. So that's that. So yes, I got to get on with some work. I'm going to crack on with that. I might show you a little bit of me designing one of the stickers, maybe the llama one, because I do have video footage of that. You can see what went on behind the process.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little rant of various pieces of information. Some completely unnecessary, I feel, now that I look back on it. But yes, so I did decide just to include some footage here that I'd captured through the week. This is me obviously printing off an order that I had for, well, not obviously, you didn't know I had an order, but I had an order through Etsy for this card. And so, yeah, I just thought I'd include this, packaging it all up, ready to send it off. I always include the thank you card and a little card with a scratch off little silver disc, which is a little bit exciting, giving the customer a code with a discount on any next purchases they may choose to make. So I think that's quite a nice little touch. So yeah, I'll just leave this here and let you enjoy, or just watch while you're busy doing something else, maybe. Me package it up. I then received another very exciting order for a matching placemat and coaster set. So yeah, I sublimated these and just thought I'd include that footage as well, just in case you might find it interesting to see how, well, not how, because it's not an in-depth tutorial, but just to see the placemats being made freshly for an order that came in.
Actually, looking at this one, I don't know if you can pick this up, but I don't know what's happened there. The paper, I don't know. And this happens when you're sublimating. Sometimes you get something goes wrong. So it's not a big deal, but it's not right. I will have to sell this as a second because, yeah, I can't send that. I can't send it like that to the customer. So another second. I've got lots of seconds over the years. I really should sell them because somebody somewhere won't mind paying a lot cheaper money for that one, I'm sure. But yeah, the coasters come out really nice. They are so lovely. So just do another placemat. Coaster's perfect. Let's get on with that. So here we are, there's the placemat, so that's perfect. So that goes with the coaster and we can get that wrapped up and yeah, sent on. So yes to that. Surprising how long it takes to do just a couple of orders. Always surprises me. It always takes longer than you think it's going to, for sure.
So that was the couple of orders that came in that day, and then I thought I would include my designing the llama sticker. As I said, I followed a course. It was actually on Skillshare of how to illustrate animals. And like I think I've mentioned before, the lady was actually illustrating a raccoon. So I chose to not just literally copy what she was doing with a raccoon picture. I chose to do it with a llama. And this is the process. This is me drawing that llama step by step, although obviously it's a bit speeded up, just following along with the video that I was watching. And yeah, I was really chuffed with the results that I got. I didn't actually do the video thinking that I'd end up with an actual product image that I could then use to make products from. I thought I would need to practice a fair few times, but no, this was literally it. I sat down, I did this. This is it as I'm doing it in sort of one take, which I was really chuffed about. And yeah, you'll see that I've now turned this picture into stickers. I've also put it on a card, and I'm also dabbling with putting it on a mug, but I've just got to tweak the design because I'm not very happy with it on the mug. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you sort of enjoy watching this come together, and yeah, give it a go. I mean, Skillshare is one of those products that you see other YouTubers promoting quite often. You know, is it affiliate links or something, or they get something for if you use their link to subscribe to the Skillshare channel or website, etc. I don't have that. I just I'm showing you this because it A shows how I designed my llama in the first place, and B because I just thought the actual course was brilliant to have been able to go from not doing anything like this before as far as the animals go, to having a complete picture at the end that I could then turn into stickers and put on a card and use for other things potentially, was brilliant. So yeah, maybe it is worth, if it's something you're interested in, have a look. You do get a 30-day free trial. Well, I did. So it's definitely worth having a look because they do have all sorts of different courses on there. You could even learn how to sing if that's your thing. Oh, that rhymed. So yeah, might be worth checking that out if that's something that interests you at all. So once I was happy with the design, I then added this white border around the edge of the llama so that I could turn it into a sticker and have a line to cut round. I don't have a die cut machine. I'd really like to get one, probably a Cameo, I think, over the Cricut, because there seems to be so many problems relating to the Cricut, even though it does seem to be the most popular machine out there in terms of what YouTubers in this sort of field use. But I think I'd go for the Cameo. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to get one eventually, because that just would save a whole heap of time if stickers do sort of take off in my shop. But for the meantime, I will need to cut them all out by hand. So just adding this white layer in theory just should help with that. So yeah, that's just me doing that and then saving it to my Dropbox account, because I don't have a Mac computer. So obviously with Apple, they don't make everything easy, and it's very difficult to just Bluetooth straight from my iPad to my computer, which can be a proper pain. So I have to save everything to Dropbox first. And then obviously once it's in there, I use my software to then turn the stickers into a sticker sheet ready for printing, trying to get as many llamas on the sheet as I can, save wastage and all that. So this is just me doing that process, and then it'll be good to go. You can print them off and cut them out and see what we've got. It actually does appear to me afterwards that making the white background doesn't really make any difference, because I'm printing on white sticker paper. So yeah, maybe that's a process I didn't need to go through, but I probably would again, to be honest.
I gotta say, I think they are pretty cool. Although they are incredibly cute, they are quite small. I don't know what sort of the standard size is for vinyl stickers. Anyway, so I printed them again, a bit bigger. And now they're rather a good size. But then at the same time, they look like a mother and baby. So that's quite cute. I think it's quite nice to have a large and a small, so maybe I could make a little set of stickers there. Mother and daughter, father and son. I'm really chuffed with them though. So that's really cool. And to be fair, that's my first time of trying it. I mean, how often does that happen? Everything worked wonderfully. First time. Also very exciting. So anyway, I'm going to cut all of these out, even the little ones, and yeah, I think this could go onto my Etsy as a little vinyl sticker, because I think he's fab. I did print my llama card. I was trialing it on A6 size. There's just paper, so hence it looks a bit faded and whatnot. It's just an experiment, but that's A6 size, and actually looks quite cute. But I've got some more card arriving to do my actual greeting cards on. It's a new type of card. There wasn't a lot wrong with my other card, but I just wanted to try another one, and whichever one I prefer is what I will use to sell the cards on. But yes, so in terms of like cheaper products and very different, I've got my enamel pin, started my greeting cards, my very first stickers. I've enjoyed this process, and from start to finish, I'm really chuffed that from that little drawing, I'm getting all these little products. Very exciting, that's what I say. Just feels like I'm going off in a slightly different direction. I will always keep doing my location art prints, because I do enjoy doing those as well. But I don't know, I quite like where this seems to be going. I don't know why it's taking me there, but it is, and I'm just happy to go with it. Time well spent. And they stick to my book lovely. And what I noticed is they peel off really well. Look at that. And then you just stick it all back on again. I do actually completely forgot. I've got this package thing to open here and I cannot really remember what's inside or what I ordered. So let's just open that quickly. See what we got inside. Oh yes, I ordered a little mini, what do they call it? Scoring board. So that I can score my greetings cards, just so they fold a bit better without any creasing. And it is mini. So this is something I had before, though I had a much larger one. And I just didn't think I needed something that size. So I've got this one. And it comes with a little bone folder. In fact, I thought it came with more bone folders than that, but obviously not. So hopefully that will be okay. The reviews were quite good. I don't want to break it trying to take it off the thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so obviously I'm sure you all know how this works. Put the centre of your card, line it up to said, and then you score down the line so it makes a crease so that it folds nicer. So that's kind of cool. Hopefully that will be worth the money I've spent for it. And it came with a 3-way corner punch. Oh yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Little bit of practice. That one there's perfect. Little bit of practice needed, I reckon.
So I mentioned earlier about the mugs that I was making using the llama image, and this is some footage of that. I've decided I don't like the design very much. I think the writing's too much in the middle, so I need to have a play around with that and come up with a different design, I think. But anyway, I just thought I'd include the footage just to show how I go about making the mugs, because I don't think I've shown this before. So this is, yeah, just that, me testing out a new design with the llama on a mug. So yeah, hope that's interesting to you. So I've obviously stuck the image to the mug, and then I just need to turn the machine on and let it heat up to the right temperature. The machine does start beeping when it's ready. So then I just place the mug inside, pull down on the handle, and pretty much press go. Once the mug has finished going through the process, the machine starts beeping again. Obviously it's very hot apart from the handle, so remove it carefully from the machine. And then, just to prevent cracking or anything, it's a good idea to run the cup under sort of warm water, which is what I'm doing here, and then just allow it to dry. I just leave it to dry naturally after I've done this, and yeah, then you can inspect it. I quite like the llama. The eyes came out wrong, so I've got to get the settings right as far as that goes. But yeah, after I'd done the mug, I just wasn't happy with the way it looked, so I shall be redoing that, coming up with a different design. But yeah, in the meantime, I then decided to try and see if I could come up with any more designs for my enamel pin that I'd made. So this is me now just experimenting with turning it into a card. I have, again, since doing this image here and making the thinking of you card, I have actually used the design on a thank you to my wonderful teacher card, which I don't think I'm showing you here in the footage, but again, I've just left this in because, I don't know, maybe of interest to somebody out there. I am thinking, having printed a couple of the A5 size cards now, that I do quite like cards as an A6 size, apart from the football shirts one, because obviously I personalise those with names, so that they'd be a bit too small, I think, A6 for those. But for other cards, I do like them as an A6, and obviously that helps with postage costs as well, with the price of stamps going up quite a bit over the recent years. So yeah, that's interesting. And this is me now thinking, well, let's try it on a mug as well. So yeah, this is just me designing it. Obviously you have to, well, not obviously, but you may not know, but you have to flip everything when you're sublimating, so that when it prints it comes out as you want it. So yeah, this is just me, well, now cutting up cards whilst I'm waiting for my sublimated print to print. So in fact, this is me trying them out on the A6 cards. And yeah, I do really like them. I think there's so much sort of, well, I don't like to use the word cuter, but I think they are. And I just think they're more appealing as a smaller card. I think the image suits it being smaller, if that makes sense. So I do think if I'm going to make cards, that probably A6 will be the way I go. So yeah, that's been an interesting thing to learn about it, because I just assumed I'd want to go bigger. But yeah, so yeah, these are my little A6 cards, which I really do like. But yeah, maybe I'll keep the thinking of you. Can you use the same design on two different cards? I don't know. But yeah, you can see them there. You can see the two against the bigger one, and I definitely do prefer the smaller image. So now that my sublimated picture has come out and I've cut it all up, I am putting it on a mug to see how it looks like, to see what it looks like. So yeah, I do quite like this process. You're never quite sure when it comes out whether you've got the colours right or not. I do end up needing to tweak things a little bit when I'm sublimating, like adjust the brightness or the saturation. So yeah, it's always interesting to see how they're going to turn out first time and what adjustments you're going to need to make after. Oh, and of course, I also decided to turn it into a sticker, because stickers have become a little bit addictive to me now. So yeah, this is that. I've printed them out and then I'm cutting them out and see how it works as a sticker as well. So that's another sticker to add to the collection. So yes, very exciting. This is a little bit later in the week now, and I've got my cat for company again, as you can see. And yeah, I mentioned my gonks earlier, and so more stickers, I'm afraid. I decided to see what they look like as stickers, and also tested them out as a thank you card for the teachers. So yeah, having printed the gonks out, I'm now cutting them out. I think the print came out really, really well. I mean, it's like, the thing with my printer is I've got a bit of a love-hate thing with it. I love how it prints, and yeah, I can't fault it in terms of that. It's brilliant for my stickers, brilliant for my art prints. The art prints I print on 230 and my printer manages that fine. But yeah, anything above that, and I have to use that rear printer feed slot at the back of the machine. And although it does a job, will always have to bear in mind that it leaves a 20mm white margin at the bottom, which obviously if you're designing cards is going to be a real pain, because you don't get cards with the gap at the bottom. So I'm yet to figure out a way how I can work around that, which yeah is really disappointing to me. I do honestly think if I'd known about that, I would have looked at a different printer. And it's such a shame, because it actually prints really well. I mean, you can see from these stickers that the print quality is fantastic. So yeah, that's a shame.
So I've just done these two stickers, gonk inspired. The light's so bad in here because it's a sunny bright. Look at that. I mean, look at that. That one looks all right. And I've just printed it onto a card as well. Thank you for being the best teacher ever. So I'm going to see what that looks like. I've just got to score it. The mini scorer I bought isn't quite long enough for a 5 card. So that's marvellous. But alas, I will score it anyway and see how we get on. See what it looks like. see. Luckily it's just a test card anyway, thankfully. So there we are. Quite simple. Thank you for being the best teacher ever. I'm not so sure about the crease mark in there though. I've done this one as well. To my wonderful teacher, thank you for helping me shine. I think that looks pretty cool. Got all these to cut out as well, which are pretty cool. These are the two that I've just cut out here. There's one and there's the other. I love this one. I think he's so cool. Little pot of pencils and his little tablet or brief, whatever you want that to be really. Could be a laptop case. So yes, from one little design of my enamel pin, I'm getting the little rubber backs. One missing there. But yeah, so from this little enamel pin design, I've now got the greeting card and the sticker. So it's quite cool, really. So here is the mug. It is, yeah, it's all right. I've got bright light coming in the window, so I might have to just move you a moment to here so you can actually see that this is the design. I realised after I did it that this would probably be trademarked, so I will probably change that to just My Sunshine or something and maybe bring this down a bit. It is interesting when you do these mugs or anything really, until you've got the design in your hands, you can't tell whether you're going to like it or anyone else would like it themselves. But it's all right. I just think this possibly is a bit big, or I'm not sure. I'm not 100% happy with it. I think it could be better. But yeah, that is the mug that I made alongside the llama mug, whose eyes are a bit of a problem. But yeah, there we are. See, I don't like this writing slap bang in the middle here. So again, I think I need to redesign. But those are the two mugs. I just wanted to show you those because I forgot to do so.